Welcome my lectures of the genetics. So today we discuss about the genetics. First of all, genetics is the study of a single or a few genes and their phenotypic effects. So first of all, what is phenotypic effects and what is genotypic effects? The genetic makeup of individual is called the genotype, while the manifested physical structure or the manifested physical features, it is called the phenotype. So genetics is the study of the genes. Remember some recap of the basic understanding of the genes. Genes are a part of chromosome and they code for a trait or characters. So the position of gene on a chromosome, it is called a locus. Out of a total number of 46 chromosomes, 22 pairs of chromosomes are homologous, and that's why it is called the autosomes. And the 23rd pair is alike only in female, have two similar X chromosome, whereas in male there is one X chromosome and one Y chromosome. So the X and Y are therefore referred to as a sex chromosome. So 22 pair, it is called the autosomes, and the 23rd pair, it is sex chromosome. So the genes are made up of a nucleic acid like the ribonucleic acid RNA or a deoxyribonucleic acid DNA. RNA is present only in nucleus, whereas DNA is present in both nucleus and mitochondria. So these nucleic acid are made up of a nucleotides whose composition include the nitrogenous base, sugar and phosphate group. So genomics is the study of all the genes in a genome and their interaction. So genetic disorders are far more common than it is widely appreciated. The lifetime frequency of genetic disease is estimated to be approximately 670 per 1000 population. Furthermore, the genetic disease encountered in medical practice, it represents only the tip of the iceberg. That is, those with the less extreme genotypic error permitting full embryonic development and live birth. It is estimated that 50% of the spontaneous abortion during the early month of gestation have a demonstrable chromosomal abnormality. So we discussed briefly about the genetic disease. So any disease have the genetics basis or the environmental basis, or the both genetic plus environmental. So first of all, the mutations. What is mutations? Mutation is a permanent change in DNA. The one line definition of the mutations is a permanent change in DNA. So genomic mutations, it is present in whole chromosome. Chromosome mutation, it is visible chromosome change, and gene mutation may and often result in single base error. So here we first discuss about the gene mutation. So gene mutation, it is a deletion of a single base or substitution of a single base, either deletion or substitution. So here in example, DNA, mRNA and amino acid formation. How the amino acid formation occur? So there is a point mutation of the glutamic acid to valine. So this point mutation of the glutamic acid to valine, it is responsible for the sickle cell disease. So the either changes in one amino acid that lead to the disease development. So point mutation within a coding sequence, so glutamine to valine. So mutation in non-coding sequence that lead to the defective transcription and regulation. And the some deletion and insertion that lead to the frame shift mutation or involvement is not a multiple of 3. In some there is a trinucleotide repeats or the CGG repeats many times in Fragile X syndrome. So this trinucleotide repeat mutation occur in the Fragile X syndrome. So the mutation, it is divided also in the silent mutation, missense mutation and the nonsense mutation. So there is a single nucleotide base substitution occur that lead to the point mutation. The same amino acid is formed even by the changed codon. It is called the silence mutation. And replacement of the one amino acid by another amino acid, that is called the missense mutation. Missense mutation is an example of the sickle cell disease. And the replacement of the amino acid by a stop codon, remember the stop codon is the UAA, UAG and the UGA. So this nonsense mutation occur in case of the beta thalassemia. So nonsense mutation occur in beta thalassemia, missense mutation occur in sickle cell, and the other mutation is the silence mutation. So this gene mutation that interfere with the protein synthesis, it suppress the transcription. So there is a DNA to RNA formation suppress. It produce the abnormal mRNA, defects carried over into the translation and abnormal protein without impairing synthesis. So some genetic disorder in which there is a single gene mutation following classical Mendelian inheritance pattern and multifactorial inheritance in the some chromosomal disorder. So now we discuss some autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive and sex-linked recessive disorder involving the X chromosome. So this pattern of inheritance, it is called the Mendelian type of the inheritance. So first of all, the autosomal dominant. So this disease occur in heterozygous states. So neither parent may have the disease. This may be the new mutation. The characteristic of this autosomal dominant is the reduced penetrance. Reduced penetrance due to the environmental or other genes. Plus there is a variable expressivity and may have a delayed onset, and that usually result in the reduced production or the inactive protein. So these 4 to 5 characteristics are the autosomal dominant disease. So the heterozygotes with the dominant mutant gene which express the disease, while the homozygous individual with the dominant mutant gene that usually die in the prenatally, so that die in the in utero. Example of the autosomal dominant disease are the Huntington disease, neurofibromatosis, myotonic dystrophy, tuberous sclerosis, polycystic kidney disease, hereditary spherocytosis, Marfan syndrome, so familial hypercholesterolemia. So these are the long list of the autosomal dominant disease. Important thing about the autosomal dominant disease that the variable age of onset. So it may be delayed onset, some generation may be skipped, so reduced penetrations and the variable expressivity. So in some condition that all the features will be manifested, and the some there is only partial manifestation of the features. So this is the explanation of the pedigree chart of the autosomal dominant disease. So here the male and female both sex is involved and the generation is not skipped. So the every generation is involved. Now the autosomal recessive disease. Autosomal recessive disease are that disease develop in the homozygous state. So there will be a more uniform expression than autosomal dominant disease. Often there is a complete penetration, plus onset is usually in the early in the life. So children, that child present with the disease. New mutation rarely detected clinically, and the protein shows the loss of function. Include all inborn error of the metabolism, and it is much more common than the autosomal dominant disease. Example of the autosomal recessive disease are the phenylketonuria, cystic fibrosis, thalassemia, sickle cell anemia, congenital adrenal hyperplasia, homocystinuria, lysosomal storage disease, alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, Wilson disease, hemochromatosis, glycogen storage disease, Friedreich ataxia, spinal muscular atrophy. So these all are the example of the autosomal recessive disease. Various glycogen storage disease also in the autosomal recessive disease. So both sex is involved, generation skip, that is explained in the pedigree chart. So one generation, so no disease, another generation shows the disease. X-linked recessive disease, this disease occur in the male only. All his daughter are carrier, so female is a carrier and the disease manifest in the male because the Y chromosome is not homologous to the X chromosome. In the female there is the 2 X chromosomes, so the one healthy X chromosome that is present, so the disease will not manifest. While the some heterozygous female have no phenotypic expression, that usually expresses a carrier. Example is the Duchenne muscular dystrophy, hemophilia A and B, G6PD deficiency. So these are the important example of the X-linked recessive disease. So male only affected, son of affected male are okay, generation skip doesn't matter. So there are some single gene disorder, so in which there is a enzyme defect. Most of them are in there is the accumulation of the substrate. So there is some enzyme deficiency, and the previous step there is the accumulation of that substrate, lack of product, and the failure to inactivate a protein which causes the damage. Some receptor or the transport protein defect, that is in case of the familial hypercholesterolemia. Some structural protein defect in case of the Marfan and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Some enzymatic defect that which increase the drug susceptibility in case of the G6PD deficiency. Some primaquine or anti-malarial drug that causes the oxidative stress and the lysis of the RBC. So structural protein defect, that the example is the Marfan syndrome. Here the fibrillin 1 gene defect occur. So the patient are the told dislocated lens, aortic arc, aneurysm, and this type of the features are present. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, there is the multiple type. The classical is the hypermobility, kyphoscoliosis, atherosclerosis, and the various collagen defects. So hyperextensible joint and hyperelastic skin. Some receptor protein defect occur in case of the familial hypercholesterolemia. So ADL receptor defect, cholesterol transport across the liver cell impaired, that lead to the cholesterol build-up in the blood and the very high level of the cholesterol in the blood. So it is called the hypercholesterolemia. So these are the how the hypercholesterolemia develop, the pathway of the cholesterol metabolism from the liver cells, the VLDL, and then the lipolysis of the VLDL in the muscle and blood vessel. Further, there is a IDL that IDL is released, and the further low density lipoprotein and the which bind with the liver through LDL receptor. So depending upon the which step is involved, there is a disease development. So these are the 5 steps: synthesis, transport, binding, clustering, and the recycling. So here the synthesis, transport, binding, clustering, and the recycling. So depending upon the which stage of the involvement, that the familial hypercholesterolemia disease develop. Some enzyme deficiency is the largest known category. Substrate buildup and that lead to the substrate can be harmful. Lysosomal storage disease, this is the most common form of the enzyme deficiency disease. So glycogen storage, some sphingolipidosis, sulfatosis, mucopolysaccharidosis, and mucolipidosis. Glycogen storage disease, these are important. There are the long list of the glycogen storage disease, but the important one is the von Grich disease, Pompe disease, McArdle disease, and the storage site are the liver, muscle, and heart. So in case of the glycogen storage disease, there is a very low blood glucose level because the glucose to glycogen converted in the liver. So here the very low blood glucose level, and the myopathic type there is a very low energy output. Sphingolipidosis, many types, but the Tay-Sachs disease is most often referred as a gangliosides are accumulated due to the hexoaminidase A deficiency. So CNS neuron is the main site of the accumulation, and the cherry rod spot in the macula. Niemann-Pick disease, which is further divided into type A, B, C. Sphingomyelin buildup, there is a accumulation of the sphingomyelin, massive splenomegaly, and it occur very early life, and the involvement of the CNS and the organomegaly. This is the photograph of the Gaucher disease. Here the glucose cerebroside build up due to the glucose cerebroside deficiency. 99% are the type 1, no CNS involvement. So all the macrophage, liver, spleen, lymph node, and marrow that contain the crumpled paper appearance in the cytoplasm. These are the photograph of the mucopolysaccharides, Hurler syndrome and Hunter syndrome. A dermatan sulfate and heparin sulfate build up, so that accumulated that lead to the coarse facial features, clouding of the cornea, joint stiffness, mental retardation. Alkaptonuria, which is the accumulation of the homogentic acid due to the deficiency of the homogentic acid oxidase that lead to the black urine, black nail and black joint cartilage. So explain the black urine, black nail and the black joint cartilage, mainly the ear pinna. So neurofibromatosis, that is also autosomal dominant disease type 1 and type 2. Neurofibroma, Kappa-Elliott spot, iris, Reese nodule. In the type 2, acoustic neuroma or the schwannoma, bilateral acoustic neuroma or the schwannoma occur. Multifactorial inheritance, which is another type, which is a common phenotypic expression governed by the multifactorial inheritance, which is the hair color, eye color, skin color, height, intelligence, that is the related to the multiple factors that involved to the transmitted through the parents to the progeny. So some multifactorial disorder are the cleft lip, cleft palate, some congenital heart disease, coronary artery disease, hypertension, diabetes, gout, pyloric stenosis. These are the multifactorial inheritance. Now we discuss the karyotyping. Karyotyping defined as the study of the chromosome. So here the 46 chromosome, 22 autosomes plus X and Y sex chromosome. So conventional method is the G band or the Giemsa staining in the karyotyping. Here remember the chromosome, the P is the petit, the short arm, and the Q is the long arm. So the chromosome is divided into the short arm and the long arm, P arm and the Q arm, which is further divided into the region, further subdivided into the band and the subband. So the location of the gene which is present on the subband and the band. So these are the various disorder located at the various subband and the band of the chromosomal region. So testicular feminization, X-linked gamma globulinemia, hemophilia B, Hunter syndrome, Fragile X syndrome, hemophilia A and G6PD deficiency. So remember these all are in the X chromosome. So this all disease transmitted through the X chromosome. Another laboratory investigation for the genetic disorder is the FISH, fluorescent in situ hybridization. So it greatly enhances the G bending. So these are the advanced technique than the karyotyping. Nowadays the FISH is used to diagnose the various genetic disease and the various carcinoma or the various cancer. So in FISH there is a use fluorescent labeled DNA fragments, approximately 10,000 base pair to bind or not bind to its complement. So the FISH, there is a probe DNA labeling with the fluorescent dye and that further denature and hybridize, so it will bind to the complementary DNA and the fluorescent that will identify the signal generated. So it detect the complex translocation, deletion, telomere alteration. So this is how the FISH signal can be seen in the microscopy. So this is the spectral karyotyping. So the whole chromosome karyotyping or the whole chromosome FISH. It's called the spectral karyotyping through the different color. Some cytogenetic disorder, the definition of the cytogenetic disorder, normally our chromosome material is euploid. Aneuploid means there is not an exact multiple of 23. So aneuploid is the not exact multiple of 23. So instead of the 46 or the in multiplication of the 23, it will be 45 or the 47. So monosomy, autosome or the sex chromosome, trisomy, autosome or the sex chromosome, deletion and the breakage. So these are the example of the translocation. So here the blue fragment and the red fragment. So these are the balanced reciprocal translocation occur. Some Robertsonian translocation or the centric fusion occurs. So this portion is lost in the Robertsonian translocations. This is the isochromosome. This is the deletion. So this red portion is deleted. So this fragment is deleted. So inversion means the reversal of the genetic material. So these are the ring chromosome. Here the chromosome in the circular ring shape. So this some fragment will be removed. So the common cytogenetic disorder are the trisomy 21, which is called the Down syndrome, which is more common and the other is the Klinefelter syndrome and the Turner syndrome. Klinefelter syndrome, there is a XXY, so this will be extra sex chromosome. In the Turner syndrome, there is a monosomy of sex chromosome, while in Down syndrome, there is a trisomy of 21 chromosome. Other rare disorder of the cytogenetic origin are the Patau syndrome, Edwards syndrome. So it is the autosomy of trisomy of the 13, 18 and the 22 chromosome. So Down syndrome, it is a 21 trisomy. So here the 21 number of chromosome, there is a 3 chromosomes. So trisomy of 21, it is a characteristic features of the Down syndrome. So the causes of the Down syndrome are from the maternal non-disjunction. So non-disjunction or anaphase lag are both possible. So it is the number one cause of the mental retardation. So maternal age related and the congenital heart defect, risk of the acute leukemia, gastrointestinal atresia. So these are the different disorder. Here the Down syndrome. So Down syndrome, there is a micrognathia, prominent occiput, low set of the ear, short neck, overlapping finger, congenital heart defect, renal malformation, rocker bottom foot, limited hip abduction. So these are the feature of the Down syndrome. Sorry, these are the features of the Patau syndrome and this picture of the Down syndrome. These are the mental retardation, abundant neck skin, epicanthic neck fold and the flat facial profile, simian crease, umbilical hernia, predisposition to leukemia, hypotonia, intestinal stenosis and the congenital heart defect. So it is in the 1 to 700 births. Karyotyping is the trisomy 21. And the lastly is the Edwards syndrome. So some sex chromosome disorder, this is a problem related to the sexual development and the fertility. It discovered at the time of the puberty. So the retardation related to the number of X chromosome. So the Klinefelter syndrome, it is the hypogonadism found at the puberty. So it is the number one cause of the male infertility. No retardation unless more X chromosome. So here the 47 XXY, that is the most common karyotypic abnormality. So there will be long leg, atrophic testis and the small penis. So the frontal baldness is absent, poor beard growth, narrow shoulder, tendency to grow fewer chest hair, breast development, wide hip, long arm and leg, female type pubic hair pattern and the small testicular size. Another disease is the Turner syndrome, which is the 45X. So it is a monosomy and it is the mosaicism which is common. There will be a whole chromosome is involved. So there is a neck webbing, streak ovary, edema of the hand of the dorsum and congenital heart defect is the most commonly. So the patient is short stature, coarctation of the aorta, cubitus valgus, streak ovary, infertility, amenorrhea, peripheral lymphedema at the birth, pigmented nevus and broad chest, widely spaced nipple and webbing of neck. The classical abnormality is 45X0. So this is the similar in case of the female. Hermaphrodites are the genetic sex determined by the presence or absence of Y chromosome, but there is also gonadal, phenotypic and ductal sex. So ovary and testis, but the opposite. So our person is the phenotypically female but the genotypically male characteristic. So it is called the hermaphrodism. So pseudohermaphrodites are the male having the testis with the female characteristic XY, while the female the ovary with the male characteristic XX. Some single gene, it is called the non-Mendelian disease, which are the triple repeats. Fragile X syndrome is the CGG repeats. Some mitochondrial mutation which is transmitted through the maternal labors, hereditary optic neuropathy, some genomic imprinting and the gonadal mosaicism. So the imprinting is the inactivation of maternal or paternal allele which contradict the Mendelian inheritance, while the mosaicism is the only gametes of mutated cells. So the mosaicism and imprinting are different. So these are how the importance of the molecular diagnosis by the DNA, birth defect, prenatal, postnatal, the classification of various tumor cells, identification of pathogens, donor compatibility, paternity test, forensic investigation, tumor DNA in the blood. Various laboratory investigation are the polymerase chain reaction or the reverse transcriptase polymerase chain reaction, fish fluorescent in situ hybridization, DNA fingerprinting, next generation sequencing, and RFLP, restrictive fragment length polymorphism. So these are the laboratory tests that is required to diagnose various genetic disease. Thank you.